Alright, tubers, I put the body on there, take a look at, see what I got going so far. See, I've added this to the plow frame. I still gotta mount it to the mount there. And it's gonna pivot up and down off this and have a little bit of angle so it pushes the snow off. Otherwise the snow will just pile up in front of it. That and put a curve on this plow blade here, like a C, like a real plow is. So I gotta heat it up, put a curve in it, get it to bend. I'll bring it to work and do that with a heat gun. But you can see how far I've gotten so far. With that hooked up to there, that'll be perfect. This aluminum piece will be just off the ground. That should be perfect. Alright, so far this is as far as I've gotten. Still got to figure out how to mount this plow to the body here. And it has to be able to pivot up and down off of that. It needs to go under here, so it's up against the car. I'm also wondering, I might want to find a piece of aluminum and make a tower brace go from there all the way to there, because I believe the plow is going to push the shock tower back. That's why I built this, because it was having trouble with the stress from doing jumps. But now with just plowing snow, I don't think it'd be too bad. But I also like to be kind of think of where it might be, have a weak spot, and try to toughen it up. As far as I've gotten so far, I figured I'd show you that. And if you can watch, there's a little bit of flex to this. See that? It actually moves a little bit. It's hard to show it with one hand, but you see that? It's got a little bit of flex in my design there. This piece actually has flex. There's only one screw here and one screw there, so it can still pivot a little bit. So it gives it a little bit of flex, a little bit of give. I think that'll be good for when it's plowing snow and say you hit a rut or a rock or a bump or a snowbank and you bang. It'll have some give to it, so it won't break. So that little bit of give, that's all it really needed. A little bit of give. And we're pretty close. Pretty close. I think about mounting the servo on the actual plow. And then it can just lift itself up. And then if I want to mount it onto a different RC, the servo will already still be mounted on the plow. All I have to do is connect it to the mount somehow. But basically I'll make it so it can go on a different RC in case I break something on this that I cannot fix. You never know. You could strip out a dog bone or a diff or something. You never know. So I'm going to show you is my Maximus. Since I have the wheels from they had the Maximus on the shredder, I'm going to show you the hubs I use on the Maximus. That way you guys that have Maximus can see what I've done for modifications. I think the easiest way to mod a Maximus to the 8mm hubs would be to probably buy an Arma hub adapter for like a Creighton or something like that. Because Arma makes the parts quality and they're pretty cheap. You're probably better off sticking to a brand name, you know, rather than just buying some random old part off of eBay, not knowing who it's from. So figured I'd add that in there. Maybe get like an Arma hub adapter and adapt it to fit on the Maximus. That probably would have been a good way to go, because I had to order 2 sets to get one to work. I would show you the Maximus. Since you all have Maximuses, and I know everyone, you know, some people run the stock tires, some people want wheel extensions. I've had a few people ask me questions in the past, so I figured I'd show you the wheel extensions on it at the moment. These are the ones I use. You see they're pretty long compared to the stock ones. I mean, the stock ones, the nut with the wheel would attach is like right here. And then the threads would be right here, and the rest of this isn't even here. So this is all huge. This makes it a lot wider. Pushes the wheels way out. But of course, like I said before, this is an 8mm wheel extension. And this has 6mm hubs. don't think you can see inside there, but trust me, it's an 8mm inside there. So you have to make thin pieces of, I got a thin piece of steel tubing and I drilled out the center to fit right on the shaft, and the outside was 8mm, just perfect. So I made my own little adapters, little shims, to go over the axles in between the wheel adapters here. So I just figured I'd throw that into this video and show you up the updates. Yeah, I always love that aluminum. Yeah, buddy. They do make these C-hubs. They make these in aluminum too, I think. These things. Axle carriers or something, whatever you call these. They do make these. But, and they make upper control arms. And they make the front lowers. The fronts and the backs are a tiny little bit different. Only because the space between this is bigger in the front to allow for the hub to turn. Other than that, the control arms are exactly the same. But yeah, there's my update on the Maximus and the shredder. The RC plow system. Peace. I'm not sure if I'll get to do more of this today or not. Today's Sunday and I got a few things to do today. So I don't know if I'm going to get back to this today or not. So I'm just going to post this quick update of part 2 on the snowplow for the shredder. But we're getting there, little by little. Peace. Stay confident but humble. Tubers. Tubers. Tubers.